Hello and welcome to Master Debatin'. I'm Elise Brown. Today we have food nuts Elise B and Renee Best here to tackle the great American debate, crunchy or smooth peanut butter. Renee Best says that creamy peanut butter is her kryptonite, and Elise B says that if she was on death row, her last sandwich would be a crunchy peanut butter and jelly. So, speaking of peanut butter and jelly, let's just get off to the basics. Eleni, can you describe to me your perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Well, Elise, my perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich would have to be, well, first bread, then crunchy peanut butter.
Can I stop you?
Yes.
Tell me what kind of bread.
It honestly depends on like the season, what I'm feeling. I'm actually gluten-free because that's real. And so it would be, for me, it'd be a gluten-free piece of bread. Then crunchy peanut butter, jelly.
Can I stop you right there?
Go ahead.
What kind of jelly?
You know, I really like the grape jelly. That's also real. Sorry, I just forgot. So grape jelly. So let me start over. Gluten-free bread, crunchy peanut butter, grape jelly, another piece of bread.
Sounds delicious.
Okay.
And Renee, can you give me your favorite?
Sure. So I prefer like whole grain bread that has the seeds in it. You can feel the texture. But then smooth peanut butter, because crunchy peanut butter is a little too much to chew. Then obviously raspberry or strawberry jelly. I'm not too keen on grape. It's not the fave. And then another piece of bread. Also, you have to cut it diagonally. The cut is really important here.
Renee went with the cut. That's important. That's very important. Anyway, so let's move on. Let's move on to candy. Do you believe that crunchy has a place in candy? Reese's came out with Reese's Crunchers, and we're used to Reese's, which is just chocolate, smooth peanut butter, and chocolate. Do you feel like crunchy has a place in candy, Renee?
I'd say so. I mean, one of the staples have always been Snickers bars, but those are just with the peanuts, which is fine as long as you don't add in the peanut butter as well. But for Reese's, that's such a staple. It's such a classic. Why mess it up and put something so terrible as crunchy peanut butter inside?
Wrong. Sorry, I'm just heated because I worked so hard to finally get crunchy peanut butter recognized by the Candy Corporation.
Oh, that was you.
That was me.
Okay.
I led that initiative. I marched on Washington for that.
Oh, great.
And the thing about it is that we need change in the world. And crunchy peanut butter is that change. And I'm just so sick and tired of people like Renee with their traditional values refusing to see anything else, refusing to see change.
Tell me how crunchy peanut butter brings that change.
Because crunchy peanut butter is different. It's a surprise in every bite. You never know what you're gonna get. It keeps you young because all that chewing, Renee, keeps, the jaw toned. Very important for our health and our youth. And I just think that we shouldn't discriminate based on crunch or smooth.
But why mess up a good thing?
Because, let me tell you something, Renee. Let me think for a second here. Because things need to change in the world. Things can't be the same or else we can't grow as people. And I think crunchy peanut butter is that change. It's allowing us to grow and mature as the world matures with us.
Okay, great. I'm glad that we brought social activism into this conversation about crunchy and smooth peanut butter. That's really great. I'm glad I can have you both here to talk about that. Okay, so our next point. As I was researching this topic, I saw a tweet that said, my last meal on earth would be a crunchy peanut butter sandwich with bacon. If you,
Delicious.
regardless, if you were offered a peanut butter and jelly sandwich as your last meal and you had no other option and it had the peanut butter that you do not want,
Okay.
are you gonna take it?
I don't know, Elise. This is a tough one.
Renee, I believe in you. I believe that you got this.
I'd probably take it.
You would take it?
Yeah.
You would take the crunch?
I would take the crunch.
It has a diagonal cut?
As long as it has,
Grape
and
or strawberry?
yeah, no.
Whole grain.
Strawberry or raspberry.
Oh, of course.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I would take it.
You would take it?
I would take it.
That's strong. Eleni, what would you do?
Let me tell you something, Elise.
Okay.
Yes, I would take it, but I would take it. I would scrape off the smooth peanut butter and eat the bread. Boom. I would be alive and I wouldn't have to eat that smooth peanut butter.
So for you, it's not even worth it to get that last
I don't need it because I have the bread.
ounce of sustenance.
I have the bread. I don't need it from that smooth. There's no sustenance. It's all smooth. Where's the nut?
Okay, so Okay, so studies have shown 60% of Americans prefer smooth peanut butter. Likewise, women prefer smooth peanut butter, and men actually prefer crunchy. Why do you think that? What do you think that is?
I think men just prefer to have more in their way. More crunch, more in their way.
Well, that's a very general statement. Can you please repeat the question, Elise? Because I'm just so distraught by that comment Renee made.
Okay, so Renee made a great point. Eleni, here's my question.
Okay.
60% of Americans prefer smooth peanut butter.
Americans.
I'm afraid that it took you too long to understand that question.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, we have to wrap up. Thank you so much, Eleni and Renee, for being on the show. And hopefully one day we will be able to resolve what is better, crunchy or smooth peanut butter. Thank you. I'm Elise Brown. This is Master Debatin'.